Coming up next is episode 3 of Lowcountry Rootworks, hosted by none other than the man, the myth, the conjure legend himself, Doctor Buzzard. Now grab your potions, check your pockets for loose charms, and don't trip over that rootwork, cause it's about to get mystical.
They calls me Doctor Buzzard, Lowcountry Gullah Gheechee, rootworker, conjure dealer. The crossroads is where destinies meet, with a sprinkle of salt and 2 chicken feet. Charms and potions, protections and breaks. In the voodoo ring shop, we find our place. In the midnight hour, on the pale moon glow, I gather my herbs where the wild things grow. From swampy marsh near the river's edge, I mix my potions and make my pledge. Curses and spells, magic in the air. In the shadows, secrets everywhere. But the spirit's path is never far. Just follow the light of the northern star. Through the dark we seek the early dawn. With faith in the old ways we carry on. The winds they howl down this lonesome road, in the arms of sorrow where those tales are told. Underneath the Spanish moss the heart beats slow. With every step memories flow. Whispers from the past, they hold me tight, guiding through the darkness, seeking light. Echoes of those dawn linger in the air. Haunting memories, they take me there. Whispers from the past, they hold me tight, guiding through the darkness, seeking light. In a world so vast, yet I feel so small. The weight of our history, I carry it all. I cast my spells to make things well. They calls me Doctor Buzzard, Lowcountry Gullah Gheechee.
This is Dr. Buzzard talking at you from Gullahville, USA, where the trees stretch like they're reaching for heaven, and the stories stretch even higher, and the remedies, well, they fit just right. Welcome to Lowcountry Rootworks, as I like to call it, the pharmacy, 'cause we fix what ails you, body, mind, and soul. Now, don't get nervous. I ain't gonna start prophesizing today, 'cause y'all ain't ready for what I know is coming. Trust me, if I told you, you'd be running out of here faster than a chicken at a barbecue. But before we get into all that, let's shine a little light on the heartbeat of the low country. It's time for Dr. Buzzard's Gullahville Music Showcase. Today's featured song is "The Truth Ain't Always Pretty" by the one and only Lowcountry queen of the Gullah Gheechee blues, Miss Sarah Boswell, coming straight at you out of Gullahville, USA.
I walk through life chasing earthly possessions. Thought they filled my heart, but they left me second guessing. All the things I thought I knew, all the things I sought to find, but the truth ain't always pretty, and it's weighing on my mind. How do you know what you don't know? How do you see what's been hidden below? I'm caught up in these old country spells, lost in the stories only time can tell. How do you know what you don't know? The moon hangs high, casting shadows on my doubt. I've been searching for the answers, but they never quite come out. There's magic in the silence, whispers in the breeze, but the truth ain't always pretty when it knocks you to your knees. Earthly possessions, they fade to fall apart, but wisdom's in the question, buried deep within the heart. So I'll keep on wandering, searching for the key, even if the truth ain't always free. How do you know what you don't know? How do you see what's been hidden below? I'm caught up in these low country spells, lost in the stories only time can tell. How do you know what you don't know? The truth ain't always pretty, but it's what we need to grow. How do you know what you don't know?
That was the one and only Low Country Queen of the Gullah Gheechee Blues, Miss Sarah Boswell. If her sound spoke to your soul, don't let it stop here. Show some love, spread the word, and keep the music alive. Because just like good root work, the music needs to be heard to stay strong. Now, something's been hanging in the air. Something that just don't feel quite right, like a bad church fan on a hot Sunday. You can feel it, but you can't quite see it. And when the wind whispers in a strange way, that means it's time to have a little conversation about the things folks don't mention in polite company, but ought to know. That's right. We're getting into charms, potions, protections, and spells. Now, let's talk about the kind of low country magic that makes folks want to lean in close and whisper, "Now hold on, is this for real?" Charms, potions, protections, and spells. These ain't just ghost stories tangled in Spanish moss. No, sir. They're living, breathing traditions passed down like a well-loved cast-iron skillet. And if you listen close, I might just let a few secrets slip. Ever feel like somebody was watching you, but not in a good way? Like bad luck done picked you out of a lineup. Well, y'all, that's what charms are for. Graveyard dust under your welcome mat. Watch how fast unwanted guests forget why they came. And I do mean unwanted guests, like door-to-door salesmen, bill collectors, and all of your ex-lovers, all included. Hey, I'm just saying now. A little green rice in your wallet keeps your money hanging on tighter than a stubborn tick. Just don't go blowing it all at once, unless it's on something good, like low country crab boil. And them potions, hoo-wee. Down here we don't call it the low country for nothing. A love potion steeped in sweet tea. One sip and suddenly you sweeter than a peach in July. Just make sure you like the person drinking it, 'cause that sweetness don't wear off quickly. Night blooming jasmine tea for when your spirits are rattling like an old screen door in the storm. And protections, folks, y'all better have some. Gator claw for courage keeps you walking tall, even when you're up to your neck in trouble. Y'all gonna like blessed oyster shells for safe passage, cause even the strongest swimmer needs a little divine assistance. A dab of High John the Conquer oil keeps trouble away better than a locked door. And if that don't work, well, try a bigger lock. I'm just saying now. And as for spells, well, let's just say, if you brave enough to ask, I might just whisper one. But if anybody asks, you didn't hear it from me. Magic. See, it's like the time it comes in, it goes out, guided by the moon and the stars, and what's buried deep in your own heart. So before you go trying to tie knots and stirring up potions, ask yourself, what is it you really want? And if you are ready to live with the answer. So tell me, what's in your charm bag, y'all? We ain't never setting out from the start, and we ain't never reaching the end. Life is all about the in-between, the moving, and the doing. So tell me, how do you uncover what you ain't yet found? The low country ain't just a place. It's a lesson. It's not about where you stand, but how you live. You respect the land, the plants, the hands that keep you fed. And that respect comes back to you, root to crown. I want y'all to know there are some troubling times coming. No farmers, no food, no future. And that's the root truth. So, y'all treat this earth, the climate, and yourself with love and the care they are due. And remember, Proverbs 3:6 says, in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I would rather have my paths directed than be wandering in circles like a rooster with no sense. This is Doctor Buzzard signing off from Lowcountry Rootworks, the pharmacy as I like to call it, in Gullahville, USA, where the southern low country holds its secrets and the stories. Be good to the land. Be good to each other. And don't stand still long enough to let the Spanish moss catch hold. Until next time, y'all.
Doctor Buzzard, the magic wizard, claps his hands, poof, a twirling lizard. In Gullah Gheechee, that's so bad, with blue hydros and flowers in the sand. He's got a hat with a feather so high, a big old smile and a twinkle in his eye. He waves his wand, and you understand there's magic afoot, and this one you slay. The magic wizard claps his hands, poof, a twirling lizard. In Gullah Gheechee, that's so grand, with blue hydros and flowers in the sand.
Gheechee land is sweet. For that magic fills the air. Close your eyes and feel the thing. Doctor Buzzard, magic wizard, going swirling lizard, Gheechee land so bare, with blue toes and flowers in the sand.
So grab your hat and come on in. Dr. Buzzard's magic is about to begin. In your Gheechee land, take my hand. Let's dance with flowers and blue handles in the sand. Gullah Gheechee, it's the place to